I am delighted to welcome everyone, both old and new subscribers, to Tim Tunes. Thank you for your continuous support. You have always been a great encouragement to us by watching till end, sharing, liking and commenting on our videos. We are not taking this for granted. Thank you. In this video, we shall show you the importance of balancing career and family, especially in high-demand roles. Watch till end. God bless you. Oh. She keeps calling. Can't she understand I'm busy? I've got to finish this sermon by tomorrow.
Michael, you missed my calls, again. I tried to reach you all day.
Emily, I told you, I was working on the sermon. It's a busy week, and there's a lot to prepare.
Michael, every week is busy. The church gets the best of you, and we're left with... what? Scraps of time? The kids hardly even know when to expect you anymore.
Emily, I'm doing this for a reason. People are counting on me. You know what being a pastor means.
And I thought I did. But lately, it feels like everyone else gets to be a priority except us. I'm here, Michael. I'm raising our kids, taking care of everything while you're off helping everyone else. What about us?
Emily, it's not that simple. You know how important my role is. The church is like a second family.
But we're your first family, Michael. Can't you see that? I didn't marry you to come second to 100 other people.
I thought you understood.
I thought you did too. It's nice to be out together, isn't it? A little break from everything.
Yeah, it's good to step away from the church for a bit. I barely remember the last time we went out like this.
Is everything all right?
Just a text from Deacon Allen. He had a challenge and couldn't make it to this dinner. I'll get back to him later.
Okay. I was thinking, maybe after this, we could plan some time just for us. Maybe a weekend trip.
That sounds nice. We can talk about it soon.
Pastor Michael, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I really need some guidance. My wife and I have been arguing, and I'm not sure where else to turn.
I'll be quick, I promise.
Sure. Go ahead.
Michael follows Mr. Thompson to a quiet corner. Emily watches them, trying to stay calm. Moments later, a woman from their church, Mrs. Peterson, notices her.
Left alone again, huh? He's a dedicated pastor, that one.
Yes, he is. Very dedicated.
Mrs. Peterson gives her a knowing look, before walking away. Left alone, Emily's gaze wanders to the dance floor, where couples sway together, laughing and sharing private moments. She sips her drink, fighting back her frustration. Minutes pass. Michael still hasn't returned. Emily's smile fades, as she glances toward him, deep in conversation with Mr. Thompson.
Just a quick word, right?
At that moment, another old friend, Sarah, sits down beside her.
Hey, are you okay? You look a bit down.
Sometimes it feels like I'm sharing him with the entire congregation. Even here, he's more of a pastor than a husband.
I've noticed. You've been so patient. It must be tough. Have you talked to him about it?
I try, but he says he's doing God's work. What am I supposed to say to that?
Michael finally returns. Looking relieved that he could help, completely oblivious to Emily's frustration. Sorry for the wait. Mr. Thompson was really struggling, and I think I was able to help him.
Of course you did. You are great at helping everyone, Michael.
Is something wrong?
You don't see it, do you? I came here tonight hoping it'd be about us for once, but here I am, sitting alone again. It's always someone else who needs you.
Emily, you know my work is important. They need me.
And I don't? You say your work is important, but you don't see how it affects us. I feel like I'm competing with the whole church just to have a moment with my husband.
I didn't know you felt that way.
Because you've never noticed. I'm not asking you to abandon him, Michael. I just want to feel like I'm still part of your life.
Michael reaches for her hand, but Emily pulls back, her face a mixture of sadness and frustration. As the weeks turned into months, Michael's late nights at work grew from the occasional necessity to a constant reality. Each night Emily waited alone, hoping he'd come home with something left to give her. But more often than not, he'd arrive exhausted, weighed down by the burdens of his congregation. His total commitment to his role as pastor was unshakable, a quality she once admired but now began to resent.
How did we end up here? I used to feel like I was everything to him, like we were a team. But now I feel like just another person in the pews. How many times have I tried to tell him? How many nights have I sat alone, waiting for him to come home, hoping just once he'd choose me over another emergency, another lost soul in the congregation? No. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't marry him to feel like a stranger in my own marriage. I thought I'd be his partner, not his shadow. I love him, I do. But how long can love keep making excuses? How long can I keep pretending this is enough for me? Maybe it's time I stop waiting for him to change. Maybe I need to decide what's right for me. If he can't see what he's losing, maybe I need to remind him. Or maybe I need to walk away. Do you have any idea how late it is? Or how many nights you've been coming late, Michael?
Emily, please, don't do this. You know how important my work is. I'm trying to help people. This is what I'm called to do.
And what about what I need? What about what we need? I can't keep living like this, feeling like a stranger in my own marriage. I can't keep coming second, or third, or whatever place I'm in.
You're not coming second. This is about the church, about serving others. You knew this is who I am.
I didn't know that being with you would mean being alone. I didn't know I'd have to sacrifice our marriage for your ministry.
Emily, I love you. Isn't that enough? I'm here, aren't I?
Being here physically isn't the same as being present, Michael. You're always somewhere else, thinking about someone else's problems, giving your time to everyone but us. I can't keep doing this anymore. If you can't make room for us, for me, for our children, then maybe I need to make a choice that does. Yes. And I am doing that right now.
Michael's eyes widen, realizing the weight of her words. Emily, please. You don't mean that. I'll change, I swear. I didn't realize how much this was hurting you. Please, don't. Don't talk about leaving. For the first time, Michael truly felt the ground shift beneath him, realizing the severity of his choices. He had poured himself into his ministry, convinced it was his duty, his purpose. But in doing so, he'd lost sight of the most sacred relationship of all, the one he shared with his immediate family. I'm sorry, Emily. I've been so blind. I don't want to lose you, realizing the hurt he has caused. He changed and began to give attention to his family. He was amazed to see the impact it also had on his ministry. He began to make more impact than he had ever done. They had a joyful home onwards. Husbands don't have to wait until their wives are at the breaking point to make a change. Every wife deserves attention. Every family deserves care. Nurture love daily, and the strength of family will grow immeasurably. Thank you for watching. Kindly support this channel by subscribing and turning on the notifications bell. God bless you. See you in our next video.